Hi guys, my name is Mike Danheim. I'm one of the co-founders over at Sensie app. Really excited to be working with Dr. Martin and the Finders Course team. Really excited for you guys too in this adventure and this journey you're going on with that Finders Course. Wanted to create this video to kind of share with you guys a little bit about our work, what we're doing, and also share about how you'll be using Sensie app as part of your coursework, the curriculum at Finders Course. Our work right now at the moment with Finders Course is a blind study, so we're not going to give too much information about Sensie up front. However, we can share all about it at the end of the course. But I will just kind of give an overview in terms of what Sensie app is measuring. So what Sensie is basically an objective signal for what is referred to as a kinesiology-style manual muscle test. And I'll leave it at that, and then we can give you a lot more information when Finders Course completes. But in the meantime, what you'll be doing is downloading the Sensie app. So you just go to the App Store. Sorry, it's only available at the moment on the iPhone. So I apologize for the Android community and the Microsoft community. We will have the app out soon for those communities, but we're still in our early days. So if you go to the App Store and put in Sensie, it will show up. The app looks like this little green icon here. You download the app. When you open it, it will ask for an activation code. Use the activation code FC as in Finders Course, so FC001. That's FC as in Finders Course, so FC001. And then the app will open, and you'll be asked to fill out your profile. Just enter in your name and your email. We will not bombard you with emails, I promise, but it's important that you put in accurate information, as that's the way we'll be able to attribute the data. Awesome. So once you have entered your activation code and you set up your profile, you'll be taken here to a list of activities. These are all the Finders Course activities. As you can see, you have the daily meditation, the group, the partner. These lists of activities will refresh on a daily basis. Our suggestion is to do a Sensie upon the completion of each activity. So what that would look like is, we'll start with the first one. So let's just say the daily meditation session, I just completed it. I would come in here, I open up my phone, I tap on daily meditation. It opens, and the first thing we have to do with Sensie is do a calibration. So there's a positive calibration, and you can see in the background here the gesture. So this gesture, the triple whip, is the foundation for Sensie. It's the gesture that helps us detect if your muscles are going strong or weak. And what it looks like, as you can see in the video that's playing, is most of the movement, or almost all of the movement, is coming from the wrist. So you really want to isolate the elbow, so very little movement comes from it, if not no movement at all. And you just whip or conduct the gesture from the wrist. And it's 3, so it's 1, 2, 3. That's the triple whip. That's the gesture. Two things also that are important to touch on there. When you were conducting the gesture, you really want to feel whatever it is you're saying. So you want to connect with it and feel into what it is that you're describing. So in the instance for this positive calibration, when I do the gesture, I say yes. I think of a positive state, saying yes, yes, yes. So I'll start the. And one last thing. Sorry. With the gesture too, just let go. Don't try and optimize for an outcome. Just conduct a gesture, a nice natural one that feels easy for you. And we'll begin. So we'll start the positive calibration. To begin, I push down here. Okay, I've got it. And then when I hit start, as soon as I hit start, I begin the gesture. A timer will begin too, by the way. Sorry, I push start, a little timer will begin moving. I need to complete my gesture before that timer completes the circle. So I hit start. Yes, yes, yes. Great. So if there's nothing happens, then I move on to the second one. For the positive and negative calibration, you have to do 3 of each. Begin again. Yes, yes, yes. And my third one, and just for an example, I'm just going to show you, in case I mess up or I forget to go, you get a notification that says gesture not detected. That's okay, no problem at all. You just again push try again, brings you right back to the start screen, and you push start. Just to touch on that, Gesture not detected. You'll get that signal if you didn't start or you didn't complete the gesture in time before the circle completed. You'll also get it if you don't complete a triple whip. So if you just kind of like shake the phone, it won't recognize your gesture. You really need to conduct the full 3 whips for gesture to be recognized. So I'll complete the last one. So start. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Now I'm setting up for a negative calibration. So I take a moment and kind of clear, and I feel into a no or I feel into a negative state. I push OK, I've got it. I push start. No, no, no. And I'm going to do it one more time. No, no, no. Actually, 2 more times. And no, no, no. Awesome. Awesome. So once you've completed the calibration, it takes you right to that activity. So the activity was the daily meditation session. It says up here, now think of the daily meditation session and state, this method is an optimum one to facilitate my rapid and safe transition to 1/PNSE. So all I would do is take a moment, I bring in the meditation session into my mind, I say out loud the statement, I then push, okay, I've got it, I push start, and I whip. So I don't have to say it while I'm whipping, I can say it before and then whip. So I'll begin. So this method is an optimum one to facilitate my rapid and safe transition to 1/PNSE. Okay, I've got it. Awesome. Thank you. Gesture was accepted. Down here it says finish activity. Important to push that as it gives you a feedback form, and this is your opportunity to kind of give your input and say how you felt. So it says at the top, does it feel like this method is an optimum one for you to use in facilitating your rapid and safe transition to 1/PNSE? I actually did not do the exercise, so I'm going to be honest and say I did not do it. And cue suspense. There we go. Back to the main list, and we're right back into our activity list. So since you'll be doing them after you complete each activity, you can just close the app and move on to your next activity or whatever it is you need to do. If you've happened to do more than one in a sitting, more than one activity, you can move right into the next activity just by clicking on it, and it goes right to the activity. You don't need to calibrate again. However, we think the best experience and the maximize the best outcome that you should complete the activity and then immediately do a Sensie. So that is the full overview of Sensie. We covered the gesture, the calibration, and the list of activities. If you have any other challenges or questions or concerns or thoughts, feel free to shoot me a note. It's Mike@sensieapp.com. So it's Mike at Sensie, like selfie, but Sensie. App.com. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful experience in the Finder's course, and big hugs from Bali, Indonesia. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.